Taurus, what is up, Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising. I mainly do the astrology for the rising signs, but if you don't know your rising or moon sign, all you have to do is go to astrology.com and go to their free chart generators. You have to know your birth time, of course, and your place of birth, and you'll be able to generate a chart. You can look at where your ascendant is, and that is your rising sign. And from that, that's basically who you are, more so than your sun sign. But if you're born during the day, of course, you can use your sun sign. And if you're born during the nighttime, well, you can use your moon sign. Just a little bit of astrology there. So I am going to shuffle the cards as I do your astrology, as always. But first, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone who subscribed. I really appreciate all of your love and support. It's been awesome. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, and it's thanks to all of you guys subscribing. So thank you so much. All right, let's get into this reading. If you want to be entered for a free if you want to be entered for a free draw if you want to be entered for a free reading, all you have to do is enter my draw by hitting the subscribe button and letting me know down in the comments that you subscribed. That way I know for sure that I will put your name on like a little entry card and put it in my bucket. Like, I'm doing this old school. I'm literally putting everybody's name in a bucket and drawing it with my hands like I do a rune or something, you know? So yeah, and if you want an extra chance to win, like if you want 2 entries, just go over to my website and sign up for my newsletter. It pops up, hiddenkeydesign.com. It'll be, the link will be down below. And yeah, I don't send any newsletters really, so I'm not gonna spam you, don't worry. But yeah, all right, well, let's get into this. So Taurus, you have Uranus in your sign, very exciting. I mean, still, of course, it's still in your sign. It's been like this for like almost a year. So yeah, let's continue. Let's go into this. So Sun is going to be Sun is in Sagittarius on the 21st. So this will be tomorrow. And Sagittarius for you is your this is your 8th house. So this is going to be dealing with issues of death, debt, other people's money. And when I say death, I don't necessarily mean like a physical death. I mean like transition of like a lifestyle, like a transition into a different sort of world. Death in the old sense just meant transition. So yeah, I mean that's all transition is, that's all death is. But the 8th house is a scorpionic house, so that's why it's associated with death. All right, so let's see what else we got going on, because, you know, Scorpio, death of the year, it's the end of fall, so you know all those correlations, all right? So at the same time, Venus will be moving into Scorpio, which is exciting, and that's going to be your 6th house, that's going to be your 7th house of romance, of partnerships, of love, of also business partnerships, because it's partnerships of any kind. So that's exciting. What else we got going on? Mercury will be moving into a trine with Neptune. Neptune, of course, right now is in your 11th house of wishes and like dreams, long-term plans, communities. So yeah, it's coming from your 7th house of partnerships. So you could actually be seeing like your long-term plans kind of change by communications with partners and stuff. So keep an open mind and see actually what you really want, because it has to do with your long-term plans, and this is dreams. And this is also a very psychic place for Neptune to be, because Neptune in Pisces being the most psychic sign, Neptune being about dreams and illusion. All right, well, let's see what else is going on. We have Mars, of course, speeding up in its direct motion, which is always a little bit tough. And for you, of course, that is in your 12th house. And the 12th house represents hidden things, so maybe some things behind the scenes that you're not quite paying attention to, or something is starting to ramp up. So, you know, be on the lookout for any also Aries people in your life. They may be a little bit on the rampage over the next couple weeks. And it's not for any fault of their own, it's just because Mars, their ruling planet, is taking a really long time to get started. It's really just scrapping to get going as it gets through this first few degrees over the next couple weeks. All right, what else we got going on? We have a Venus in conjunct the Moon and Chiron. Now, when the Moon passes Chiron, this is like the wounded healer, your emotional planet, the Moon, hitting Chiron, which is like the wounded healer. So there may be wounding coming up for you, and in that sense, that's going to be in your 12th house. So there could be some hidden things, maybe subconscious things that themes that may come up. But Venus will be looking at it from across the chart from your 7th house of relationships. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool too. So maybe your partners will notice some things happening with you at this time. So just be aware of that and listen to them, because they may actually have some good information, because they can see you from a distance. You know, you can't always see what's going on with you. All right, what else we got going on? I think that's about it, other than Venus opposite Uranus, which is pretty exciting. So this is partnership. Beautiful, something beautiful in your partnership. This could represent money coming in, or, you know, new love perhaps. And this will be on the 26th, so keep an eye out for that. So that's very good. And I think that's about it. Or maybe you actually alter something in your partner's life because Uranus is in your house right now. All right, well, I think that's about it. Yeah, yeah, I mean, Mercury sextiling Pluto, which is, you know, helping transformation move along during this time, and also Mercury sextile Jupiter later on the 27th. And that is expansion of mental things, expansion of thought. And of course, that is always in your 9th house of occult things, of long distance travel, of learning, like higher realms of learning, like college and university, all that kind of stuff. All right, well, I think I've babbled on for long enough. Let's get into your reading, Taurus. So we're going to start with where you're at right now, recent past, what we got coming up for this week, like the energies that you're going to be stepping into, and we will jump into messages from Spirit. They could be about this reading, could be about anything else. So if something doesn't resonate, just watch the rest of the reading, maybe something will, and then at the very end, we'll jump into your Sacred Symbols deck, clarify some things, and then we'll jump into your rune at the very end if you want to stick around for that. All right, Taurus, well, let's jump into your reading here. Where are my lovely Taurians right now? Where are my lovely Taurus peeps right now? Where are the bulls right now? Where are my Tauruses at? Where are my lovely Tauruses at right now? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. So the first card we got is the Three of Wands. Ooh, you're looking optimistic. This could be about some sort of project that you've been working on, or something that you're just starting. It's not like a just starting energy. It's like you've actually started working on it a little bit, and now you're seeing that there's progress, and you're moving towards it, and you're like, yeah, this is good. The next card we got to clarify that is the Tower. Ooh, very interesting energy. So yeah, like, you know what? You're moving towards things. The Tower here is like, hey, big change is happening. This could also just be emotional change as well. Like maybe you've accepted the fact that things can actually be how you want to, and it's causing you to rethink your foundations. And yeah, I mean, the Tower moment can also be real life, like maybe you changed, or maybe you quit your job, or maybe you were fired, or maybe you you left someone, or, you know, any sort of Tower moment, anything that shifts your foundations and causes you to look at things from the ground up again, which is good. We love to see the Tower card, because that means that there's actually favorable progress to be made, and especially with the favorable progress card, like that's awesome. So you're moving forward towards something good. All right, let's see what we got going on. What is the underlying energy of this Tower card? What is the underlying energy of this Tower card, please? Some clarification. Whoa, no, that's too many cards, way too many cards. And get 1 or 2 cards, please, for clarification. 1 or 2 cards, please, for clarification. Thank you. Ooh, 2 of Wands. So yeah, success in 2 areas. Okay, so yeah, there's very good energy. So yeah, despite the Tower moment happening, you still have options. Like, okay, we're counting down. So maybe there was one option on the table here that, you know what, it kind of burnt up, and it's gone now. And it got the hit of lightning. And now you have 2, but you know what? 2, it's still success in 2 areas, but you're still optimistic. You still feel like you have the world in your hand, and the possibilities are endless. So let's get 1 more card for clarification. We got Justice. Justice has been served. Perfect. So yeah, maybe this whatever this thing was that fell apart, it's not serving you anymore, and justice was served. Either you were the one who cut it out, or it got cut out for you. But in any case, something happened. This is anything to do with legal stuff, anything to do with contracts, also fairness, you know, like making sure everything is fair, kind of like the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, that's a great energy to be coming from. So let's see how your week is going to turn out here, Taurus. What energy is Taurus stepping into this week? What energy is Taurus stepping into this week? Thank you. Oh, 2 cards. First card is the Four of Swords. Well, this indicates that you're going to be taking some time to rest. So maybe something happened here and now you're like, okay, well, now I have time to actually like sit and relax and think about things because I'm not trying to hold 3 wands, I'm only holding 2. So now I can move forward. And the next card you got under this is the Emperor. Yeah, you're taking charge. You're taking charge of your thoughts. You're taking charge of your actions. And the Emperor takes responsibility for everything. Like, he owns it. Like, he's the Emperor. It's his kingdom. So if anything goes wrong, he takes the brunt of it because he's the Emperor, okay? So this is, yeah, take a break and just remember that only you are in charge of your life. And, yeah, very, very good energy here. And I think, yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of going off on a rant in my own head without talking to you guys. So let's get the underlying energy of this Emperor, please. Can I get the underlying energy of this Emperor? 4 of Swords. 1 or 2 cards, please. 1 or 2 cards. Oh, we got 2 cards here. All right, we'll take them. So this is perfect. Okay, there's some healing to be done here. Okay, so maybe in your meditations, you're going to be actually healing your inner child. And I just saw 1111 on the little thing there, which is really cool. It may only be for me because I restarted this. But yeah, I see the Six of Cups here is beautiful. I mean, this is about healing your inner child. This is about either reconciling with somebody and, like, you know, mending it. But yeah, I feel like this is good. But I feel like you're going to get there through your inner work. So I feel like this is some inner child work, perhaps, and taking responsibility for your own life. You know, like maybe taking responsibility for things that happened in your childhood, even though they're not your fault, even though they're probably the fault of your parents or somebody, whatever, but just owning it and being like, yeah, no, this is my life and this is how I got to live it. And you know what? That's cool because it's mine and nobody can take that away from me. Even if it's trauma, like it's still yours and you grew from it and you learned, and that's a powerful thing. Yeah, I mean, that's what sparks great healers and great thinkers, right? Let's see. We got the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is mastery of some sort of craft. This could also be mastery of meditation. This could be mastery of taking responsibility for your life, or just, you know, reconciling things in your life to make you feel like you are actually on the path you're supposed to be, because he is working his way towards heaven. Like, he just keeps on working upwards, and he is very determined and very skillful. So maybe you're actually going to be moving into something that is more akin to your skill set. Like maybe you're an actor or a painter or whatever, and now there's opportunity for you to actually practice that and get really, really good at it. All right. Well, I feel like that's good for what we got coming up for this week. Let's jump into your what we got. Messages from Spirit. What are Taurus's messages from Spirit? What did I say about fairness? We got the Justice card here, and then we got the Six of Pentacles here, which is literally fairness. Like, making sure that everybody has what they need. But you notice here, he's giving to this guy with the orange robe because he doesn't have anything. But if you look over here, he's not really giving anything to this guy because he's got like some sort of... He's got something in his pocket, it feels like. Like, he's got some credit or something. So it's like this week, be aware of who needs your attention and who doesn't. If you're giving to people who don't need it, well, then you're wasting your energy in a sense. So he knows what he's done. He's what he's doing, rather. He's got green boots, which indicates that he is grounded. So make sure you're grounded this week as well, Taurus. And yeah, just make sure you're fair in all of your dealings. This is usually to do with like material wealth, but it can also just be attention, because guess what? Attention is like the world's #1 what is that word? Economy? No, it's not economy. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. You probably have it. Use that word that you got. Commodity, that's the word. Thank you for shouting it at the screen. All right, let's see. Let's get the underlying energy of the Six of Pentacles, please. What is up with the Six of Pentacles? What do Taurus need to be aware of? Okay, we got the first card is the Five of Wands reversed. So it's like this is like wanting things to be fair and harmonious. This is a card about sport and competition. So maybe something's going to come up as far as maybe there, that's weird. The Five of Wands reverse. That's such an interesting card with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, it just feels like you don't want to fight things. You just want things to be fair. So yeah, you don't even want it to be competitive. You just want, you know what? I don't have time for this. I don't have energy for this. Okay, you deserve this, you deserve that. You have the Justice card with you, and then you have, let's see, with the Hierophant, it's in the reverse position. So yeah, I feel like you're getting away from some sort of like patriarchal system or some sort of long-term, like a high-level commitment, perhaps a marriage or something like this. To me, kind of feels like you're maybe you're getting a divorce or something. But you're wanting everything to be fair, Taurus. All right. Let's see what we got coming up. What is the underlying nature of the Hierophant here? Okay, we got the Eight of Swords, so release of fear and dis-ease, and then we got the Hanged Man. Okay, so yeah, the Eight of Swords is about, in the reverse position, it's about like letting go of any anxiety or any like random thoughts that you have that aren't even yours, and just like, and then with the Hierophant here, it's like this could be something that, you know, you've been latched on for a long time, but you're getting a new perspective with the Hangman here. The Hangman is kind of putting himself in a position where he can see things anew. And when you see things anew, you gain more perspective. And when you get more perspective, you see more opportunities. So I feel like Spirits here is like, hey, you have a lot of opportunities coming your way. Try not to get stuck in, say, the petty stuff, because this feels like, don't be petty. Whatever you do, this like coming up, Spirits like, don't be petty, just be fair and accept your responsibility so that healing can take place and your mastery can take place, because there is money coming to you because of your skill and your abilities. All right, Taurus? All right, well, let's go into your sacred symbols and see how they back up the reading. So what is going on with Taurus? What is going on with Taurus, please? What is going on with Taurus? What do they need to hear? Wow, they got a lot of energy. I think this is too much. This is like 20 cards. I can't do that many. Okay, what does Taurus need to hear? What does Taurus actually need to hear this week? What does Taurus need to hear this week? Thank you so much, Spirit. Guides. Whoa, whoa. Oh my god. Well, the first one that popped out is courage. Yes. Yes, it takes courage, especially if you're getting away from some sort of high-level commitment, like a marriage or or like a business partnership or something. That's a big deal. It could be even a legal thing, especially with the Justice card here. So yeah, it does take courage to move forward. And I'm kind of feeling like this is over like this last week, and you're gonna need to embody that. We got like so many more cards. I feel like these aren't exactly shuffled, so I'm gonna shuffle them a little bit more. And we're gonna draw 3 more cards, or 2 more cards. I'm gonna see what else comes up for you, Taurus. What else? What other energy does Taurus need to hear right now? What else does Taurus need to hear right now, please? And thank you. Oh, thank you. First card is protection. So yeah, no matter what, like, you are protected by the divine. And this is a great symbol too. If you're feeling like energetically attacked, you can draw this on a piece of paper, put it under your pillow at night, or you could draw it on your hand. You could do whatever with it, because it's a very powerful symbol for protection. I actually have a story about that. Maybe I'll go into it in a different video. All right, let's see what else we get. One more card. So let's see, what else? What else does Taurus really need to hear? Thank you. Full moon. Okay, so this could be about the full moon that's coming up. That's very interesting. Now, this is going to be a Gemini full moon, and this is going to be a very powerful one because it's going to be an eclipse. So if there's anything that you're wanting to get done or think about during the eclipse, this is going to be in your second house. So this is going to be about money for you, like your own personal finances, Taurus. So be aware of that and manifest whatever you want, and know and have the courage to manifest, okay? Because yeah, you literally can have anything you want, especially right now. All right, well, let's go into your rune if you want to stick around for that. Taurus, 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, mainly for Rising, but can be any of them. What does Taurus need to hear right now? What energy can Taurus work with right now? What energy can Taurus work with right now? Thank you. Ooh, we got the blank rune, the Odin rune. Fancy, Taurus. Yeah, this is the unknown. So I'm going to go all the way back to the back of the book here, and I'm going to read directly from the book. So you can read along with me if you want. I'll try to make it available. The blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the total, this is, oh my god, this is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most intimate contact with your own true destiny, which time and time again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The blank rune can portend a death, but the death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here, the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. In blankness is held undiluted potential. At the same time pregnant and empty, it comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. Drawing the blank rune brings to the surface our deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it all be taken away? And yet our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all our fertile dreams are held within that blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? This rune often calls for no less than the courage. This rune often calls for no less than an act of courage than the empty-handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. In one sense, the blank rune represents the path of karma, the sum total of what you have done and the limits on what you are and will become. At the same time, this rune teaches that the very debts of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. There is nothing that cannot be avoided. And if indeed there are matters hidden by the gods, you need only remember what beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. How about that? All right, perfect. Cool. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I enjoyed doing it for you, Taurus. If you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, if any of this resonated, please drop me a link, or not a link, a comment down below. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to be entered to win. Of course, I do offer readings on my website, more personal, face-to-face, or like through Zoom or whatever. So yeah, get in on that, or I can do recorded videos, whatever you want. It can be, you know. Anyway, I'd love to do a reading for you, and yeah, reach out if you want that. And if you don't, cool. Thanks for watching, and have a great week, Taurus. I'll see you next week.